Every day we wake up with a choice, to show up or to shrink back. And for those who struggle with avoidance, connection can feel like an uphill battle. But here's the truth. Love, trust, and deep relationships are built, not stumbled upon. If you want to see avoidance love, you need to create a space where they feel safe, seen, and understood. So what do? You lead. You create consistency. You show up not just when it's easy, but when it's hard. Love isn't about forcing someone to change. It's about giving them a reason to trust. When someone avoids intimacy, it's not because they don't want love. It's because they don't trust love. Your job isn't to convince them. Your job is to embody certainty, to become the rock they never had. Every single day, you need to do these 5 things. 1, be consistently present. 2, give space but stay connected. 3, to lead with certainty and strength. 4, communicate without overwhelming. 5, celebrate small wins. Consistency is the foundation of trust, especially when dealing with avoidant individuals who have learned to shield themselves from emotional vulnerability. When you show up every day, you send a powerful message. I am here and I am not leaving. This unwavering presence becomes a stabilizing force in their life, slowly breaking down the walls they've built to protect themselves from disappointment and pain. For someone who struggles with avoidance, inconsistency is often familiar territory. They've experienced situations where people have let them down, left them behind, or invalidated their emotions. This history creates a mindset where they expect others to eventually abandon or reject them. As a result, they instinctively withdraw to protect themselves from potential emotional harm. Your mission is to disrupt this pattern through consistent positive actions. Showing up consistently doesn't mean bombarding them with attention or overwhelming them with emotional demands. It's about being present in subtle, meaningful ways that create a sense of security. This can be as simple as sending a thoughtful message, checking in with genuine interest, or being available when they need support. It's not about grand gestures, it's about small, steady actions that build trust over time. Patience is key in this process. Avoidants often need time to process their emotions and feel safe enough to let their guard down. Rushing them or pushing for immediate emotional intimacy will only trigger their defense mechanisms. Instead, your consistency should be gentle and non-intrusive. By showing up without expecting anything in return, you create an environment where they can begin to feel safe and gradually open up. Moreover, your energy and mindset play a crucial role. People with avoidant tendencies are highly attuned to emotional cues and can sense insecurity or desperation. By embodying confidence and emotional stability, you become a source of strength and reliability. This allows them to feel more comfortable and trust that you won't react negatively if they pull away or need space. Consistency also involves respecting their boundaries. When they need solitude or time to recharge, honor that need without taking it personally. This demonstrates that you understand and accept them as they are, which strengthens the emotional connection over time. As they experience your unwavering presence and acceptance, their fear of rejection diminishes and they begin to feel more comfortable expressing vulnerability. In essence, being consistently present is about showing them that love doesn't have to come with conditions or expectations. It's about creating a safe space where they can slowly learn to trust and love without fear. Giving space while staying connected is a delicate balance that requires emotional intelligence and patience. For individuals with avoidant tendencies, the need for personal space is not a rejection of love, but a protective mechanism to maintain emotional control. They often fear being overwhelmed by intimacy or losing their sense of independence. By understanding and respecting this need, you can build a connection that feels safe and non-threatening. When you give space, you allow the avoidant individual to process their emotions and experiences at their own pace. This approach prevents them from feeling trapped or pressured into emotional vulnerability. However, the key is to maintain a subtle and consistent presence that reassures them of your support and availability. This could involve sending a thoughtful message, checking in with a lighthearted conversation, or simply being there without demanding attention or emotional validation. Your energy and demeanor play a significant role in this dynamic. Avoidants are highly sensitive to emotional pressure and can quickly detect neediness or insecurity. By maintaining a calm and confident attitude, you create an environment where they feel safe to engage without fear of being emotionally suffocated. Your ability to stay composed and patient allows them to trust that your connection is genuine and not dependent on constant interaction. It's also essential to be mindful of their emotional cues. When they need time to recharge or withdraw, respect their boundaries without taking it personally. This demonstrates that you understand their emotional needs and are willing to support them without judgment. At the same time, staying connected means finding subtle ways to show care and affection, such as sharing a meaningful memory or offering encouragement when they face challenges. This balance between space and connection is not about manipulating their emotions or trying to change them. It's about creating a safe and supportive environment where they feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of being overwhelmed. Over time, as they experience your steady presence and emotional stability, their defenses begin to soften and they become more open to deeper connection. By respecting their need for space while staying emotionally available, you build trust and security. This approach allows them to gradually let go of their fear of intimacy and experience love in a way that feels safe and empowering. Through patience and understanding, you become a source of comfort and stability, paving the way for a deeper and more meaningful connection. Leading with certainty and strength is essential when building a connection with an avoidant individual. These individuals often struggle with trust and emotional vulnerability due to past experiences of rejection, abandonment, or emotional neglect. Their natural defense mechanism is to create emotional distance and maintain control over their feelings to avoid potential hurt. By embodying strength and certainty, you become a stable and reliable presence in their life, helping to ease their fears and gradually build trust. Certainty comes from being grounded in your own emotions and actions. When you are confident in who you are and what you want, you project a sense of security that an avoidant person can find reassuring. They need to know that you are not easily swayed by their emotional distancing or periods of withdrawal. This consistency allows them to feel safe and begin to trust that you won't react with anger, desperation, or insecurity when they pull away. Your ability to stay calm and composed, even in moments of emotional tension, signals that you are emotionally mature and capable of handling their fears and anxieties. Strength, on the other hand, is about emotional resilience. An avoidant person is likely to test your patience, not out of malice, but as a way to protect themselves from potential rejection. They may withdraw, become distant, or avoid discussing deeper emotions. In these moments, your strength lies in your ability to remain patient, understanding, and supportive without becoming reactive or taking their behavior personally. By showing them that you can handle their emotional ups and downs, you help create an environment where they feel safe to let their guard down. Another aspect of leading with certainty and strength is setting healthy boundaries. While it's important to be patient and supportive, you must also maintain your self-respect and emotional well-being. Avoidants often fear losing their independence, so it's crucial to demonstrate that you have your own life goals and passions. This not only makes you more attractive, but also reassures them that you're not seeking validation or emotional fulfillment solely from the relationship. By showing that you can thrive independently, you alleviate their fear of being emotionally engulfed. Your body language, tone of voice, and actions play a vital role in conveying certainty and strength. Speak with confidence, maintain eye contact, and be mindful of your energy. Your calm and composed demeanor can help soothe their anxieties and gradually break down their emotional walls. Through consistent and unwavering support, you can create a connection that feels safe and empowering, allowing the avoidant individual to experience love without fear. Communicating without overwhelming is a delicate yet powerful approach when engaging with an avoidant individual. Their natural tendency to distance themselves from emotional intensity stems from a fear of vulnerability and a desire to protect themselves from potential rejection or emotional pain. Therefore, the way you communicate plays a critical role in creating a safe and comfortable environment for them to open up. The first step is to adopt a calm and relaxed communication style. Avoidants are highly sensitive to emotional pressure and can quickly shut down when they feel overwhelmed or cornered. By maintaining a light and easygoing tone, you allow them to feel at ease and reduce the fear of being emotionally engulfed. Casual conversations, humor, and shared experiences can help build a connection without triggering their defenses. It's essential to focus on active listening rather than pushing for deep emotional conversations. When you genuinely listen and validate their feelings, you show that you respect their emotional space. This approach not only fosters trust, but also encourages them to share more when they feel ready. Avoid interrupting or trying to fix their emotions. Instead, offer understanding and support without judgment. Timing is also crucial in effective communication. Choosing the right moment to discuss important matters can make a significant difference. Avoid bringing up heavy emotional topics when they are stressed or distracted. Instead, wait for a time when they are more relaxed and receptive. By being patient and respectful of their emotional state, you create an environment where they feel safe to open up. Nonverbal communication plays an equally important role. Your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice convey as much, if not more, than your words. Maintaining eye contact, showing genuine interest, and offering reassuring gestures can help bridge the emotional gap. Subtle acts of kindness and support can speak volumes without overwhelming them with words. Additionally, giving them the freedom to express themselves at their own pace is vital. Avoidants often need time to process their emotions and may struggle with immediate emotional responses. By showing patience and understanding, you allow them to feel in control of the conversation. This approach helps them gradually lower their defenses and become more comfortable with emotional intimacy. Ultimately, the goal is to create a space where communication feels safe and natural. By being mindful of their emotional boundaries and avoiding unnecessary pressure, you can build a connection that fosters trust and emotional security. Over time, this approach allows the avoidant individual to become more open and vulnerable, strengthening the bond between you. Celebrating small wins is a powerful strategy when building a connection with an avoidant individual. People with avoidant tendencies often struggle with self-worth and have a deep-rooted fear of rejection, making it difficult for them to acknowledge progress or positive emotional experiences. By recognizing and appreciating their small steps toward vulnerability and connection, you help reinforce positive behavior and build trust over time. One of the most effective ways to celebrate these small wins is through positive reinforcement. When an avoidant person opens up, even in subtle ways, acknowledging their effort with kindness and appreciation can make them feel valued and understood. For instance, if they initiate a conversation or share a personal thought, respond with genuine interest and gratitude, this validation reassures them that their vulnerability is not met with judgment or rejection, which gradually reduces their fear of emotional exposure. It's essential to be mindful of the fact that avoidant individuals often have an internal battle between their desire for connection and their instinct to retreat. Therefore, recognizing their progress without making them feel pressured is crucial. Simple gestures such as a warm smile, a thoughtful text message, or a small act of kindness can subtly show your appreciation without overwhelming them. These small, consistent acts of affirmation help them associate emotional closeness with positive experiences. Moreover, patience plays a significant role in this process. An avoidant individual may take longer to trust and open up, and progress may come in small increments. By celebrating each step, no matter how minor, you create a safe and encouraging environment that allows them to gradually let down their guard. For example, if they express an opinion or share a past experience, acknowledge their courage and show empathy. This helps them feel heard and valued, which builds confidence in the relationship. In addition to verbal affirmations, actions speak volumes. Showing respect for their boundaries, offering support during challenging times, and being consistent in your behavior are all forms of celebrating their progress. These actions demonstrate that you are committed to the relationship and willing to support them on their journey toward emotional openness. Ultimately, the act of celebrating small wins is about building trust and security in a non-threatening way. It allows the avoidant individual to gradually reframe their perception of intimacy and experience love in a way that feels safe and empowering. Through consistent support and positive reinforcement, you help them overcome their fears and build a deeper, more meaningful connection. In the end, love is not about changing someone or forcing them to open up. It's about becoming a steady, unwavering presence that makes them feel safe, valued, and understood. By showing up consistently, respecting their space, leading with strength, communicating with ease, and celebrating every small step, you create an environment where trust can flourish and walls can come down. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight, but with patience and compassion, even the most guarded hearts can learn to love deeply. So, commit to this journey every day, and you'll witness the beauty of connection unfold before your eyes.